Alrighty, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you, well, not showing you, telling you about how I feel towards the plane physics. And overall, I do have to say though, I like the plane physics. I mean, I'm personally am not a fan of flying at all in games. I've never really played any kind of games with like flying planes, whatever. This is basically my first game to feature that. Gotta go vertical up. But overall, I do have to say the plane physics feel really good. They're super easy to understand. And just in general, well, pilot. And like I said, I'm not one for plane physics all that much, but I can fly these planes perfectly fine. And they're fun, and apparently that loop didn't count. They're not too difficult to fly, like I said. It's just a matter of, well, practicing. As you saw there, I was a bit dumb.
You're playing it too safe. Take more chances. Fly closer to the ground.
You don't have to if you don't want to. She's just daring you to see what you've got.
At least you can't see anything.
Yes, that's the way to do it. Take chances.
Let's do a touch and go. There we go. Look. Let's do a touch and go real quick. Oh shoot, I also gotta do low altitude apparently. Don't crash into the mountains. There we go. Okay, I just gotta get up high enough. Start doing loops.
I can fly upside down at low altitude for a few minutes at a shot. Maybe someday you'll be able to do that too. You never know.
Let's give that a try. And this is trippy, I do have to say though. Look at that. The heck? Where am I going? Is this vertical up? Yes, it is. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes, to be honest. The heck? Where am I? As you can see, I'm a total noob at this, to be honest, but just do a couple of rolls. I mean, look at how high up I am. It's really cool. Sorry to everyone who's getting dizzy from this. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that, but let's just go straight down. See what happens. Oh, get the loot. There we go. Got it. But yeah, I'll show you here real quick at the plane physics, how just easy they are to operate. Let's find a nice open area. And let's land it. I can't really see very well because it's kind of dark. But as you can see, here we are. Perfect landing. Now let's just take off again. Now, another thing I'd like to show you as well. If you're going full throttle with the plane, and you're just kind of don't really want to hold the throttle, you can just let off the throttle, and the throttle will drop down to where that horizontal line is. As you can see, it's sitting at that horizontal line, and the plane will just fly by itself. I'm not doing anything. The controller's sitting on my lap right now, and I'm not even touching the controls. This plane is just flying all by itself in a straight line. I mean, occasionally you will have to, like, gain some altitude and just steer away from any object, but for the most part you can fly like that. Let me put these parts on real quick. And while flying like that as well, you can also get some... What the heck? Well, that's an interesting bug. Just completely stalled me out. But yeah, while you're flying like that, you can also do something like this. You can admire the scenery and just look around. You get some really, really cool cinematic shots as well. Of course, as you can see, the moon right there. It's actually going nighttime or daytime. I don't actually know. But yeah, it looks really cool. Let me show you the plane cockpits real quick. As you can see, they're pretty nice. And they do actually work, though, by the way. Well, a lot of the gauges do actually work. Not every single one of them, but they do work. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the planes. I really like the planes. Again, like I said, I'm not one for flying. Also, if you push down on the left stick, you can make your plane throw smoke, which is pretty cool. And the smoke does actually render for a pretty long distance. So the render distance of the smoke is much improved, which is pretty cool. I mean, I could just turn it off. There you go. I mean, if you absolutely want to, you could probably draw a penis in the sky. If you want, if you're immature enough, you could probably draw a penis in the sky and just like, hey, look at me, I'm immature. And there goes my monetization status. But yeah, in general, the planes are really fun to operate, even for me. I mean, I'm a novice at flying planes, and I can do it pretty easily. The physics just allowed for that. And again, planes are easy to get into, but difficult to master. That's the one thing you got to consider when getting into this. So you're gonna have to do a lot of practice in order to become really good at flying planes, just so you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the planes. I'll hop into a bundle really quick, and I'll talk about the boats as well. So, catch you guys in a bit. Alright, so here we are with Powerboat. Now, this is the only boat we can play with. We weren't really able to play with the swamp boats or any of the other boats, but we are able to play with the powerboats, and that gives a good. Shut up, hero. The powerboats are a good way to just understand how the physics work. So, in general, how do I feel about the boat physics? The boat physics are really nice, actually. As you can see, they're pretty easy to get into, very easy to understand. But do keep in mind that other boats' wakes, if you get too close to them, they'll actually start making an effect on your physics. As you can see, I'm touching that guy's wake, and it's causing that boat's wake, and it's causing my boat to start like tilting in a weird way. In fact, you'll actually start losing control if you drive right over their wake at high speeds. If you pull back on the right stick, you'll go faster. If you let off, you'll lose quite a bit of speed. If you actually pull forward on the left stick, you'll slow down quite a bit, but you'll corner significantly better. But you don't really have to use that all that much. I guess the pull, basically move the stick forward, is a function of like, kind of like a brake in a way. That's what it really is there for. And this is actually one of my favorite missions of this game. I played it recently, and well, it's gonna speak for itself in like 2 seconds. Yeah, we just jumped the Hoover Dam. I mean, you wouldn't be able to do that in real life. You'd probably have the authorities called on you, and it probably would cause the entire Hoover Dam to collapse, like in San Andreas. The movie San Andreas, not the game San Andreas, GTA San Andreas. But yeah, overall, I do have to say though, the physics feel really good. They're nice with the boats. Obviously, the physics, real life physics apply with the boats here. If you go over an object, it'll cause you, well, I'll show you here. If you go over a ramp, it'll cause you to go airborne. Go away, AI. If you like hit an object in the water, it could make your boat go crazy and start like bouncing around all over the place, which is realistic in a way, but still. Yeah, boat physics are pretty nice. Let me show you the interior view of the boats. As you can see, there's some pretty cool looking gauges. Well, that's cool. There's like a G sensor. And there's another live reward. There's some cool like rain effects on the windshield, which is pretty cool. But yeah, again, we got parts. I'll show you guys the parts again. Interesting. They're parts that I actually don't have yet. Again, there's the epic parts and everything else like that, like I talked about in the last video with the cars. But yeah, in general, like I said, the boats feel really good. I do like the way the boats feel. I don't really have much anything else to say, but I'll show you real quick how the physics work with the boats. As you can see, this is just normally driving without pulling the left stick back. The boat drives pretty fast, as you can see. But pull the left stick back, well, that was a bad example right there. There's another player here, I think. Who the... Yeah, I just died from crashing into that guy. Rest in peace, me and that guy. I think that's an AI, actually. If I can find a good enough place to get, like, a top speed out, then I will do that. Okay, here. You saw I'm doing about 140 with, oh, crap. 140 on the straightaways without that, but if I pull the stick back, I go a little bit faster. I go to about 150, which is a pretty big change, and I don't have high enough level for that mission. But yeah, it's quite fun driving around the boats. As you saw there, I hit that rock, and I made my boat freak out a little bit, and my game's lagging because, well, my computer's not up to par with recording and, yeah, playing the game at the same time. So I should probably get a better computer at some point. Thankfully, I'm getting a job soon, so hopefully getting a job soon. But yeah, as you saw there, I'm pulling the stick forward and I'm driving significantly slower. Pulling the stick back, I accelerate better. But yeah, basically, pushing the stick forward will basically act like a brake, so you can slow down for any upcoming corners. But you don't have to do that most of the time with these powerboat races. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. And my game's lagging like mad. Again, we should probably finish off the video before my game decides to crash. Yeah, the lagging is getting pretty bad. That's probably on my system lagging like crazy. Can you stop, boat? Yeah, my graphics card's sitting at like 60 Celsius, so that's not terribly good. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.